When your pet needs urgent care, you need Animal Emergency Care, staffed with caring veterinary professionals with a state-of-the-art facility. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for emergencies only. Animal Emergency Care in Bellingham and online at animalemergencycare.net. Shh. Don't make any sudden moves. We got a KAFE Kritter today that's a little skittish. Hi, Laura Clark from the Whatcom Humane Society.
Good morning. Luckily, we can be shh, but I think she's partly deaf, so I don't really think that matters. I think you can talk in your normal voices.
That explains why she wasn't reacting when I was trying to call her over for some cheese.
Exactly. Yes. It's all about the string cheese here this morning.
I have a question right off the bat.
Yep.
Can you feed a dog cheese? I had no idea.
Cheese is a high reward treat. And so when you're training your dog, you'll want to find something. We always recommend training with affection, not correction. And if you can find whatever that is, whether it's cheese or a little piece of hot dog or even those like tennis ball obsessed dogs, the ball becomes the reward, you can get really a lot of rewards from that.
Dexter's all about the cheese.
Yeah.
But not chocolate or anything like that.
Chocolate is a big no-no. Chocolate
Right.
is toxic to animals, as are things like raisins, some nuts. But string cheese, we buy it in bulk at Costco at the Whatcom Humane Society.
This is mind-blowing. I would have thought any and all dairy for animals would just be bad.
No, I mean, we get so many, like this dog, like today's KAFE Kritter. Her name is Baby, and she's a 10-year young pit bull mix, and she's really shut down, and she's scared, but she seems to react to string cheese. So we're using the cheese here in this room that's pretty crowded with people that she doesn't know. It's a new environment.
Wait. You didn't just call us cheesy, did you?
I did not.
That's
Hey,
what I
I'm as
heard.
cheesy as they come.
Now she should.
Right. So we want to show her that this is a happy place, and she gets fun things when she walks in here. So all of you have done a great job by giving her little pieces of string cheese. And she's learning, hey, this is a fun thing when I get in the car and go to a new place. Now, she does have a hearing impairment, so that is making life a little bit more difficult because you can't call her, so you have to sort of tap her gently. And then, Alan, you were asking a really great question earlier about, well, how do you approach a shy dog? And there's things you can do, like turn to the side, yawn, let the animal approach you on his or her terms.
You would think yawning might look scary, but yawning is disarming to them?
Yawning is very disarming, and they will yawn back just like people do, or licking your lips. Licking your lips at the animal, yawning, looking away, going very slow, and then, of course, rewarding them, showing them I'm not a scary person. I'm going to yawn, I'm going to lick my lips, I'm going to get down on your level but not in your space, and here's some string cheese. Who's not going to be your best friend, right?
Yeah. She seems like a really sweet dog. She's just scared.
She is. She came from a little bit of a unknown situation. She was surrendered by a senior citizen who might have lived a little bit more of a shut-in type lifestyle. So I don't think she has been around a lot in her longer life. And so she hasn't been socialized to new things. Yeah. But once she warms up to you, she is a favorite of our staff and volunteers. And you can see them spend hours out in our dog walking field with her. She's not a brewery dog. She's not a dog park dog. She probably would like to be an only child. She thinks cats are a little too fun to chase and not in a good, happy way.
Yeah.
So I think she would make an ideal companion for just a person or a couple that just want an animal to hang out with. And yeah, she's 10. She's not going to win any marathons, but she just wants a place to hang out for her golden years.
Her tail has been tucked kind of back between her legs a couple times. Is that an indicator of she's not quite comfortable?
No, she's not quite comfortable, but then if you look at her head, her ears are not back, and she's panting, which can be stress, but she seems very relaxed here now. So she's definitely getting used to her surroundings. So probably a dog that you don't want to have toddlers running around.
Yeah.
But I think with some patience, some TLC, and some string cheese, she's going to be fantastic.
You mentioned pit bull in the type of dog this is. That can scare a lot of people.
Big burp.
Are pit bulls, is there a history there where they could be a little aggressive with people?
Absolutely not. There are a lot of really irresponsible dog owners. Doesn't matter on the breed. Do you remember the old cartoon, Our Gang?
Yes.
Spanky and the Gang? Because we're old, Alan. You and I are old.
Right.
You remember the dog in Our Gang?
I do.
It was a pit bull. And pit bulls back in that day and age were called nanny dogs because they were so good with kids. So over the years, the breed has developed some negative connotations, but don't pass this dog up because you have a breed thing going on.
Well, I know you remember my dog, Biscuit, that I had, who died last year, but you know how vicious and evil she was. She was a pit bull.
Biscuit was a pit bull?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Sweetest dog ever.
Yeah.
Calmest, sweetest.
Yeah.
So where does that
Lovely
come
dog.
from then?
Well, over the years, that particular breed has been used by a segment of the population that has kind of done it wrong, and so we go through cycles, whether it's a pit bull or a Doberman or a Rottweiler or whatever the breed of the day is that is kind of getting a bad rap. It just happens to be pit bulls right now. But I'll tell you what, they're great dogs. Like any dog, whether it's a teacup poodle or a pit bull, you have to train them right, you have to socialize them right, and you have to treat them right.
Well, this pit bull mix is named Baby, although I think you can call her whatever you want because she doesn't seem to be able to hear what you
Shouldn't
say
hear ya.
anyway. But she's available for adoption now at the Whatcom Humane Society.
Absolutely. Come on down, whatcomhumane.org.
Laura Clark, thank you so much.
Have a great week.